Hello and welcome back to Grim Survival's News Update. This is just going to be a quick news update. I have two stories to tell you about today, so bear with me. One story is going to be supply chain shortages for major food supply and fast food distribution, and vaccine mandates, forced vaccinations on college students. So I will get right into that in just a moment. I do have a few things to update you on. I will probably do that after the video or just make another video about it. But yeah, I'm going to try to keep these news updates going. I have some plans to get out and about and do some outdoor survival type videos. I actually have found a means in a way, so I will get to those soon. During those recording times, I'll probably have an absence from here during doing this, so just keep that in mind. All right, so moving on. First I gotta do the thing with the thing, and then we will get right into it. Yeah, look, I'm a hobbit. I'm now a hobbit. All right, window capture. There we go. So, first story: Taco Bell, latest fast food chain to face supply shortages. The latest fast food chain. So I've said this many times in a lot of my videos, is SHTF isn't real until you can no longer drive up to a window and tell person that you want food and person then hands you food. When that stops, then you're really in SHTF. But before that, I mean, we're still there. We're right on the edge, I would say. We're not all the way in there, but you know what I mean. I hope you can see this. It looks kind of like small print on the screen. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit for you here. Maybe it'll let me. Maybe I have to do it this way. Yeah, zoom more, move it over here. All right, I hope you can read that. Anyway, they've gone from live mass to live mince. Anyway, Spanish. Taco Bell appears to be the latest fast food joint to get hit by nationwide supply shortages. And, you know, they're not outright saying it, but this is obvious food supply. I have not been to Taco Bell as of late, but I can look online and I can see they are having shortages in things like lettuce, other fresh produce shortages is what they're experiencing. Not so much in the meat department, but fresh produce. The company headquartered in California warned consumers that it may be out of certain dishes due to a national ingredient shortage and delivery delays, according to a banner message on its website. So just keep that in mind. If you are a frequent user of Taco Bell, they might not have your favorite thing. And this is something I think we are going to see an increase in throughout the coming months and years. Going into winter especially, we are going to see just how devastated our crops have been for the last, I'd say, 3 years now. About going on 3 years, we're seeing massive flooding, we're seeing crop failure, we're seeing crop destruction. There are people such as Ice Age Farmer who will tell you that we are in a food war right now, and people are deliberately doing things to sabotage food supply chains. Dismiss. In case I forgot to mention it, this is out of the New York Post, NewYorkPost.com. Mainstream media hitting on food supplies and giving me a lot of advertisements. Anyway, Taco Bell apologizes for the inconvenience, and we hope to feed fans current Taco Bell cravings again soon, the statement added. The culinary cutback comes from the U.S. hit by a scarcity of poultry caused by pandemic safety measures and a surge in demand for recently released fried chicken sandwiches. Yeah, Kentucky Fried Chicken, which I believe is owned by Taco Bell or one or the other. I believe so. Don't quote me. They're saying poultry shortages, but in my local area, I'm actually seeing produce shortages. I've looked this up on their local whatevers, social media accounts and things like that. But this article, poultry shortages. We did hear earlier in the year where H1N5, I don't know what number it was, bird flu, again, is spreading around. There are rumors and actual facts of people in other countries, especially the EU, currently going door to door and killing off chickens. They're killing people's chickens because they don't want to spread the bird virus to people. Just think of what they would have done to people had they done that with, say, the last pandemic. Yeah, it's happened before in history. If you look up history, people have been wiped out, whole populations, due to plagues. Usually back in the Dark Ages type scenarios. But anyway, it could happen again. Just be warned, be prepared. Let's do some fear mongering. They're going to kill us all. Sarcasm. Sarcasm, keep in mind. All right, the main story I have for you today. Indiana University, this hits a little closer to home. Vaccine requirement should stand, a federal judge ruled. The essence of this is a federal judge in a federal courtroom has stated that a university in the state of Indiana can uphold its forced vaccine measures, telling students they are no longer allowed to attend the university that they have paid for or are paying for unless they receive a vaccine. Right there. This article comes from npr.org. npr.org. You can find this article. It was posted 7/19/21, which was 2 days ago. So I'm a couple of days late on this. I apologize for that. A federal judge has blocked a challenge to Indiana University's requirement that all students get vaccinated against COVID-19 before returning to campus this fall. Indiana University is one of hundreds of colleges mandating the vaccination this year. Hundreds of colleges are mandating the vaccine this year. If you do not take it, you cannot come to they're not only doing this to students, but they're doing this to their employees as well. The professors and janitors and everyone who works at these places. If you do not take it, you can't come to work, you can't come to school. Here we are, it has begun, right? I've been saying this for months. They've been doing this for quite a long time. It's just now becoming news because they tried to fight it and a federal judge in a federal court said they could not fight it. Federal law just said, not your body, not your choice, to Indiana student universities. Not your choice. If you don't take it, you can't go. So I guess that's really your choice there. If you want to play the my body, my choice card, then you have no business going to the university, according to federal law. Okay. According to university policy, I'm going to go ahead and highlight this right here. University policy. Students and staff, I said that already, and staff must be fully vaccinated against the virus unless they qualify for a medical, religious, or ethical exemption, or unless a student is attending a fully online program. Right there. So yeah, you can still get your classes if they're online. But if they're not online, then you have to have a shot to continue your education or your career, I guess, in some cases. Students and staff. And I do apologize for my phone being loud. Students who qualify for an exemption will need to take an extra precautionary measure on campus by wearing masks, taking additional virus tests, and either heading home or quarantining in the case of an outbreak. Heading home or quarantining. Students who refuse the vaccine and don't qualify for an exemption can have their classes canceled and access to online university systems revoked. Wait a second, I thought the online thing still worked if it was fully online. Anyway, right there. They will have everything revoked if they don't take it. 8 students sued the school in June of 2021 asking for an injunction to halt the university's policy. In compliance, they argued that the rules trample on their rights under the 14th Amendment, which includes the right of personal autonomy and bodily integrity, and the right to reject medical treatment. 14th Amendment, everybody. There you go. The students, represented by BOP Law firm in Terre Haute, Indiana, has a range of reasons for opposing the mandate, including the relatively low risk of developing serious symptoms based on their age and unknown long-term effects of the vaccine. The CDC, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, has said serious side effects are extremely unlikely. Yeah, no, they're not. They're not unlikely at all. It's unlikely that they're going to tell you about them. It's more like it. Yeah, that's probably about it. Unlikely that they're going to tell you how likely it is. Yeah, that's about right. I'm trying to fix the thing here. I keep forgetting where I put that button, and it annoys me. Oh, that's not right. Now I'm just like floating. I'm a genie. There we go. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Universities and colleges across the United States absolutely forcing their students and staff to be vaccinated, or they are not allowed on campus. They are going to obviously revoke your scholarships, your memberships, your tuition. Everything is going to be canceled if you do not take the shot, and that goes for students, for employers, or employees, I should say, teachers and other faculty members, all the way down to the janitors. If you do not take it, you no longer are employed. That is what a federal judge has ruled in a court. Thanks, federal judge. Violation of the 14th Amendment. We didn't care anyway. We don't like amendments. We don't like laws and rules. We'll just do whatever we want. Right? Right. All right. Let's continue doing that. Our government. I'm trying not to get banned here. Our government just doesn't care about anything. I need to be bigger. I look too small in this thing. And my desk is like being weird. Government just doesn't care. They don't care about your rights. They don't care about your well-being. They don't care about you. The only thing they want you to do is go to work, be a good slave, go home and do, repeat, rinse and repeat every single day. Why they even bother giving you a day off, I don't get it. They mandated a 30-minute break, as in law in certain states. You have to have a 30-minute break, but that's all you can get in a 12-hour shift. So, why bother with the 30 minutes? Why bother? Just make them eat while they work. Forced slavery, modern day forced slavery. Welcome to America, the land of dreams and opportunity. Alright, I'm going to shut up. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. This has been James with Grim Survival. God help us all.